Hey guys, it's Docklef here, and today we're going to have a gameplay of the G11 on Havana. And in this game I think I'm running Spy Plane, Blackbird, and Dogs. And I ended up getting, I think, 2 sets of dogs, so this is a pretty interesting game. I'm going to give the score away. It's 33-1. I was playing with like maybe half a team here. I don't know exactly how many people. I think it was 3. And I played it before I Prestige, so... But I actually wanted to talk a little bit about the G11 today. And the first thing that you notice about the G11 is, well, the first thing that I noticed for whatever reason is that it has 48 shots in a round. That surprises me for an assault rifle, but I think this is true inside of real life. It actually has that, since it does have not a normal clip by any means. It actually has a sort of, you could call it, I don't know exactly what you'd call it, an iron bar. That's what it looks like. It looks like you're literally just putting an iron bar into your gun and it reloads. But they did this for a reason, and that's to increase rate of fire. And you wouldn't actually, I'm talking about inside of real life, by the way, you wouldn't actually feel recoil until after the burst has already hit the enemy. That's the whole reason for their type of ammunition and whatever. I've done a little bit of research on it, but I was thinking about doing like a whole entire review of this assault rifle, but instead I'm just going to talk about it a little bit in game. So the obvious gun to compare the G11 to is the M16, since they're both burst weapons, and there is, I don't think, as far as I can tell, there's no other burst weapons in Call of Duty Black Ops but the G11 and the M16. Now granted, you could burst fire guns like the FAMAS. You can burst fire any type of weapon that has that doesn't have burst. I mean, you get the picture. But the obvious choice to compare the G11 with is the M16. Now, in some cases, the M16 can be a better weapon, but almost all around, the G11 has it beat in every single shape, way, or form. You can voice your own opinion about that, but the G11 in this game was built for an up-close assault rifle, like I'm doing here. This fountain is a great example. This is about the range that this gun was actually meant to do. Not necessarily inside of real life, but definitely inside this game, medium range is where the G11 is best at. Now, I don't know, I'm still debating whether sleight of hand is better than steady aim for the G11, but, you know, since this gun is so good with hip firing, and it does have 48 shots, you don't really need to reload. I don't know why I'm shooting through the wall, I was just testing something. Really, it's not... I just lost track of words. Let's see, we were talking about the sleight of hand versus steady aim. On this gun, I would actually prefer steady aim, because you're going to run inside close quarter situations than not, and you really don't need the faster ADS, since this gun does shine inside a medium range and sometimes small ranges, especially close quarter maps. So I wouldn't definitely pick steady aim, but I'm using sleight of hands out of this game. But I'm just saying, you know, you really don't need the faster reloading, honestly. And since there are only 2 attachments on this gun, I highly suggest no attachment as well, because the low-powered scope and the I think it's a sniper scope. It's not actually called a sniper scope, but it's called something else. But I think you get the picture. I don't think that that's a very reliable source. The iron sights, now, if you do like red dots or a dotted sight or some type of sight, the G11 might not be for you if you don't like its iron sights, but that's the only reason that you'd maybe prefer the M16 over the G11. But ultimately, I think the G11 is a better gun. It's probably one of the best assault rifles in this game, but sometimes it can just take getting used to, and that's basically it. Have a nice day.